Hey guys, it's me Sadie. This video is going to be my day in the life. I know I said I didn't have it put together yet, but because I needed to do the video part, but all the pictures are ready. But I wanted to have it done by this week, and I am keeping my promise. So this is my day in the life from when I went to Monday Night Raw. So I had been wanting to go for like a month or two, and I had been doing helping my aunt, and she paid me so babysit her dog, so I did that, and I earned some money, so I was able to pay for my cousin and me to go. It was our first cousin's road trip, no parents, no nothing. And we're both old enough to drive, so that was a plus. Chicago is 3 hours away, but we bypassed kind of Chicago a little bit. I'll tell you a story, but here's this ticket from when we went. I kept mine and he kept his. We sat section 215, row J, seats 22 and 23. Okay, so we got up at, I want to say 7:20. Then I got ready, and then he got ready, and then we left around 8:20, 8:30. We made sure we had everything in the car packed. So we left around 8:30. Then we didn't stop at the gas station or nothing. We had to put the coordinates in to the Allstate Arena. We put the address and everything in, so it took us straight to Rosemont, because it's in Chicago, but it's not really. It's in Rosemont. So we did that, and on our trip, it was like good, smooth sailing. And then we got lost, like, when we were getting close, we got lost, like, 2 or 3 times. The first time, we missed a turnoff. The second time, we weren't for sure, like, because it said to go to Wisconsin or whatever, and then how it was having us go these different ways. And my dad said we didn't have to pay tolls, but we actually did, because we didn't go straight to Chicago first. So that was a fail. But they were only, like, 60 cents, $1.50, so it didn't kill us. Because I was like, I just want us to go straight there, because it would be way faster. It was only like 2 hours and 47 minutes. So we left around 8:30. We got there around, I want to say, 11:30, 12 o'clock. But the last 10, 15 minutes, we saw this merch bus thing go by. So we were like, oh my gosh, it's pretty cool. And then he was going the same way we were going, because we had gotten lost. But yeah, we were making sure we were going the right way. We were following GPS, but we were also following the signs. After like a couple times, I was just following the signs. But we were checking the GPS, and we're like, oh, okay, this guy's getting off. We're getting off. Okay, making sure. And then we went all the way to the Allstate Arena. It was really fun. We parked in Target parking lot. And then we went into Target, and we ate and stuff first. We got like some bologna. I only had one piece, but some Swedish fish, Lunchables, just random stuff, and we ate in the car. And then we got all cleaned up, and then we went over and we stood for like a while. We saw Paige pull up, but she didn't come say hi to us. I was hoping, because I had something to give to her. I waited also for Natty, but she wasn't there. I think she was with Tyson, which I understand. But I had saw that she was in Rockford the night before, so I thought she was going to be there, but she wasn't. She might have been, but I didn't see her pull up. We got there, and there was like a row of cars already parked, so there was probably already a lot of wrestlers there. Like, I know Nikki was already in Chicago, so she was probably already there. But we were waiting for a while, and we saw a bunch of them show up. Like, we saw Alicia Fox, Paige, Dean Ambrose, pretty much anybody you could think of. Like, Mark Henry. There was a lot of them that were there that actually weren't on the show. Jack Swagger, Rusev, and then he hid because he had to drop Lana off because they're having a storyline right now, so. And then Dolph Ziggler. There's a lot of them. The Miz actually, at one point later down the road, actually came. He left, and then he came back, and he had to park way over here, so he said hi to all the fans. So it was pretty cool. And then we saw El Torito walk by. We saw a lot of people. But the first person I think that I saw was, I'm trying to think of who it was. I think it was, I'll tell you who it was. Okay, so we were standing there, and then all of a sudden we saw a blue kind of car with like a woman with long black hair. Well, or it was like dark brown. But it's like dark brown, black hair. So I couldn't tell, who it was, and I'm like, they turned, and my cousin Cole had said, I think that's a Bella twin. And I'm like, I don't know. And then she came around, she went the long way, and then came through that little area, and then came and parked, like, right in front of us, pretty much. Like, came and parked and was, like, over here, and we were standing right here. Well, I had my sign out, and which they had saw, which Nikki and Bree both, I think, had saw, because they knew I was going to be there. So, hold on, I gotta pull this up, because otherwise I'm going to forget everything that I was going to say. Okay, sorry, I had to pull this up on my Instagram, because I actually posted it on Instagram, the picture of me and Bree and a picture of Bree. But I pulled it up because otherwise I'm going to forget everything that happened. I haven't forgotten everything that's going to happen, but I just want to tell you so you guys know that it's on my Instagram. So as you guys know, we were waiting, in the parking lot. And then she got, and she pulled up and she got out of her car. And I was like hitting my cousin, like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And my cousin's like freaking way taller than me. So we were standing there, and then I had my poster, which you guys have probably seen on my Instagram. I'll show you real quick. I'll show you my poster. And I didn't even have it up that high to where she could see it, but this is my poster that I have. And it's kind of ruined because of rain, but yeah, I had my poster, and it was kind of like right here. You couldn't really see it because there was bars. They have a big gate thing. You can't, like, it's not a gate, but it's like a blocking thing. You can't, like, there's nothing here, but right down here. Under is, like, there's, like, bars and stuff to block you from going over. So I had my poster, and I was, like, holding it barely, it was, like, right here. So, and I had my Fearless Nikki hat on, I had my Double Trouble t-shirt on, and I had my Brie Mode pendant on, which I didn't see anybody else wearing Brie Mode pendants, so I felt lucky. But I, like, legit, like, freaked out, and, like, when she got out, I was like, and my cousin was like, he's a teenage boy, so he was thinking, he was like, oh, she's so hot, and stuff. I'm like, really? We're going to talk about this right now while I'm freaking out? Like, oh my gosh. So, so basically, she got out, and then, like, immediately, when she turned around, she saw me, and she was walking over, and she goes, Sadie! And I'm like, she's talking to me, oh my God! So I, like, freaked out. Like, I was having a mini heart attack. And then, like, she, like, came over, after she said Sadie, like, really loud, we both, like, hugged each other, like, so tight. And then she took, my cousin, took a picture of me and her, which I'll put up all the pictures at the end of the video. And, so I took a picture with her, and then I gave her the envelope that it said Nikki and Bree on it, but it had, like, 2 drawings for Nikki, a drawing for their mom, 2 drawings for Bree, and it had a bracelet for Nikki and a bracelet for Bree. And there was a letter in there for them. So I hope I hope Nikki got it, and I hope Bree and Nikki both loved, everything. Because I worked really hard on it. So I hope they loved it. And she's like, oh, thank you, after I gave her that and said that. She's like, thank you. And then, after she was walking, I'm like, so happy, like, it happened on Monday, and I'm still freaking out. Okay. After she started walking, Excuse my grammar. She started walking away, and then she got down to like 5 or 6 people, and I'm like, Cole, I forgot to get my 8x10 out, you know, and have her sign it. And I'm like, I'm going to regret it if I don't do it. So I got my silver metallic Sharpie out, and I gave it to my cousin. I said, can you go over there because you're way taller than me, and I'm like, I don't want to push through people, and you're way taller. So obviously if you're way taller than people, then you can get her attention. So he was like, okay. So he gave me my posters back, and he went over there, and he's like, Bree, would you mind signing this? And he's like, it's for Sadie. And she's like, of course it is, sure. So she signed it, and she's like, she's so cute. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. I wish I could have got that on video camera. Like, that would have been so cute. But, like, she's so sweet, so if you ever get a chance to meet Bree, meet her. So she signed it, and I actually will show you right now. It's an action shot that I got, like, for my birthday. So you can see it right there. It's where she signed it. As you guys can see, I never got to see Nikki. Like, I'm so upset. I literally cried when I told my cousin, I said, I'm going to cry if I don't see Nikki. So, after a while, this blonde comes by. And, at first I'm like, oh, it would be so nice if it was Natty. But people were saying that Natty wasn't going to show up, you know. So I was like, oh, okay. And I was kind of sad because I also had something to give to Natty. And, you know. So, after the car got parked and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's just Summer Rae. Don't really know if I want a picture with Summer Rae or have her autograph anything. Because I only brought, you know, my Bella Twins one, my Paige poster, and I brought my Natty card. Because I'm like, those are the 4 that I just cared about the most. So, of course, you know, I'm like, it's last minute, and I'm like, she's taking pictures with pretty much everybody. So I told my cousin Cole, I said, should I just go ahead and get a picture with her, because I want to meet new people, you know, new wrestlers, and not just, you know I'm like a huge Bella Mark, huge Natty Mark, Paige, and, you know, it's like, I'm a huge mark for divas, so I need to, like, meet more divas, and then maybe one day I'll finally get to meet Natty, you know, and see Paige again. So I'm like, oh, it's last minute, I'll just go take a picture with her. Well, I had my Natty poster at the time, and I was like, I better hide that. I don't want her to say no, because I'm like, I have a Natty poster. So my cousin's like, yeah, you should just hide it. So I turned it around to where you can't see it. And I said, she was taking a picture with somebody, and then she was going to go on to the next guy, but he kind of backed up so I could go up there. And I said, could I take a picture with you? And she's like, sure. So we got lined up for the pic. We took the pic, and then but last second, I'm like, should I say it or not? I'll just be nice. Because I really loved her outfit, actually, that she was wearing before Raw. And I said, you look gorgeous. And she's like, oh, thank you. So, I mean, like, I didn't want to be fake about it, but she did look gorgeous. I mean, I may not like her as much, but she did look gorgeous. Especially because of the whole Lana stuff on TV. But, so yeah, Bree and Summer Rae are the only 2 that I met before the show. I mean, I didn't want to take a picture with Miz, or, you know what I mean? Like, I want to meet more divas, because I feel like there's a lot of superstars, but the divas are really important. Oh, I did see Tamina and Naomi, but they didn't stop to take pictures with anybody, so it kind of sucked. I saw JoJo. But anyway, it was pretty cool. I mean, before, I didn't really get to meet a lot of people, but that's okay. I was really happy after I got her to autograph this. But, as you can see, yeah, I never saw Nikki. It like, devastates me. So, give me a second, and I will tell you more. So I'm going to tell you now about pretty much what happened during the show and after. Okay. Oh, and one more thing that happened before the show. It rained twice, so my posters were fine the first time, but I'm going to tell you, after the show, they did get soaked, well, my natty one got kind of destroyed, so I'm going to have to redo it. And I'll show you, like, after I'm done, and my belt kind of got messed up, so I might have to redo them both. My Bella Twins one's fine, but... Okay, so, as you guys know, before the show, I got to see Brie, and I pretty much went, because I'm like, oh, Bella Twins. And I wanted to meet, I wanted to see Paige and Addie again, but that didn't happen. I was really sad I didn't get to see Nikki before the show. So, when they came out during the show, and if you guys can, like, go rewatch that. I mean, I yelled really loud. I was like, go Nikki, go Brie. I mean, after the match, I was saying go Nikki. But before that, I was like, go Brie. And then when she was getting ready to jump, I was like, Brie mode! Like, so loud. It was like, my cousin was like, you're weird. And I'm like, I know. But they had an awesome match. I mean, when Nikki was getting pushed down and, Alicia, I'm like, oh my, I got really mad when Nikki got, like, pushed twice. And I got so mad, and I'm like, see, this is why Bella Security needs to be there right now, so I can prevent that. And I'm hoping that would be really cool if, like, I could accompany them to the ring as Bella Security, or at least be ringside, and then, be like, Bella Security is here, with a sign or something. But my dream is I want to, like, before Brie, because I know Brie said something about she might retire to have kids or something. Well, not retire, but, like, leave. I want to accompany them to the ring before they ever retire, because I will be so sad if they don't. So, I even held my sign up when they came out. I don't know if they saw it, because I was, like, way high up, but I hope they did. But anyway, like, Brie won, and then freaking Nikki got in there, and she rack attacked Paige with only a skirt on. Well, she had a skirt on. Usually she wears, like, jeans or something, but she was wearing this, or her ring attire, but she wore a skirt, which was, I loved it. It's cute. But she rack attacked her, and I was like, dang, go girl, you did it in a skirt. More power to you. But I'm sorry, there's just so many matches you can do with the Bellas versus Paige. It gets really annoying. I'm like, I love the Bellas and I love Paige, but Paige needs to have a different storyline with somebody else, because it gets really annoying. I'm like, really, Paige again? I mean, I loved seeing Paige, and, but I want Paige to have, like, really? I'm sick of seeing the same bullcrap that they put on TV. It's really annoying. I love seeing the Bellas and Paige, and, don't get me wrong, but Paige needs to have something else. But I'm like, really proud of them both, so. I'm proud of Alicia. I'm starting to like her a lot more, too. And the whole Brock Lesnar segment freaking was awesome. I rewatched it with my mom. She was, like, yelling at the TV and everything. Even during, like, the Bella Twins match, she was yelling. And I'm like, Mom, that's how I was when I was at the arena. But, okay, off track. After the match, well, the match with John Cena and stuff, I, like, wanted to leave, like, 5 minutes early so we could try to see, some of the wrestlers. Like, mainly, I wanted to see Paige and Nikki and Brie. Because I had something to give to Paige and I wanted to see Nikki, So we waited, and we got out there, and we were the only ones out there. I felt bad for leaving during the match, but I wanted to see Nikki. So I went outside, and we were waiting in the same spot. We should have been over there by where the buses were, but we weren't. But I never did see Nikki. It started pouring down raining, and I never did get to see Nikki or Paige. And I was so devastated. I was literally crying. My Natty poster, like I said, got a little ruined. It's got, like, because I pasted some images and stuff on it, it looks kind of horrible, which I'll show you. Since we're pretty much at the end of the video, it got wet. If you can see that image right there, got wet. It kind of got ruined, so I'm going to have to redo it. But I had a blast. I mean, the whole Raw was really fun. And it was just, I mean, like, I might, oh, and just to let you guys know, I might be going to Battleground, so with this day in life, I might be going to Battleground, just letting you know. Because I can't let this go unsigned without Nikki, you know what I mean? So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to put all the pictures at the end. First, I'll do the one, you know, meeting Bree in Summer, and then I'll do all the matches. I'm probably not going to do them in order, but the good pictures I took, I'll put in there. And then I think I took one video, and that was at the Bellas. I did take like a video of Rusev, but like I deleted it on accident, I think. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like my day in the life. I know I didn't get any footage like going there, but I think maybe if we go to Battleground, I'll take some video or something, even if it's just short. Like when we first get into St. Louis or something like that, or you know what I mean, then I'll do that. But I just didn't do it this time because it rained so much and I was taking video with my phone. So yeah, I might be going to Battleground. Don't know for sure. My cousin hasn't told me for sure yes or no. So, and I don't want to buy tickets unless he actually says yes. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to make more day in the lives. And thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And don't forget, I am a huge Bella mark. So, yeah. Bella Security is out. Talk to you guys later.